We're uncovering more potential criminal accusations against the former police chief in West Linn. The FBI now looking into claims that Terry Timeus extorted thousands of dollars from the city. This less than a week after Coin6 confirmed Timeus and current and former West Linn officers are facing a federal civil rights investigation. Jenny Young live on this story tonight. I know, Jenny, you directly went to the former chief's house and asked him about these accusations. What did he tell you?
Jeff, we did go to his house, but we did that before we popped over to the State of the City address. Coincidentally, that was held tonight when we learned this new information. Now, Mayor Axelrod did address the accusations against Timeus regarding the false arrest of a black man in Portland in 2017. He did address that in the State of the City address tonight. However, when we asked him about these new extortion accusations, he said he didn't want to comment on them because he wasn't read up on them.
I find it so disheartening that the number of things that have happened in this community is such an embarrassment. The level of press coverage that we've gotten.
People who live in West Linn are still reeling from the claim that former police chief Terry Timeus ordered officers to fabricate an investigation against a black man and then arrest him.
It just keeps rolling out more and more and more.
Today, the West Linn City Council President, Terry Cummings, told me she recently reached out to the FBI about an ordeal with Timeus she believes could be considered extortion. Cummings said in September of 2017, the then city manager, Linn Stein, came to her and said Timeus, who'd recently left the department as chief, told her he wanted an additional $40,000 to $50,000 in city funds added to his severance. If Stein didn't sign off on the deal, Timeus reportedly told her he would go public with embarrassing personal information he knew about her family. Cummings said Stein signed off on the additional funds.
If he was going to be doing that, number one, it's illegal. And number two, if your family did something, everybody's family does something. And we can't pay hush money to try and have that go under the carpet.
So far, Timeus hasn't spoken publicly about any of the accusations against him. We tried again today to hear his side of the story.
Hey, Terry, how are you? Could you just get off my property?
Hey, Terry, what do you have to say about allegations that you extorted Linn Stein? We also asked him if he had anything to say to the residents of West Linn. That is the second time he has slammed the door in our face in less than a week. So as far as Miss Stein, we are trying to reach out to her, still trying to get in touch with her. She did tell our news partners at the Portland Tribune that she did not want to comment pending the investigation, but did thank them for reaching out. We'll let you know when we hear from her. Back to you guys.
Okay, Jenny Young reporting live for us tonight. Certainly a story we'll continue to follow. Well, let's go to Salem.